What is up, everybody? Just started here. Welcome back to another cast of the Rise of Witch King, patch 2.2, version 6. Today we have a 1v1 on Fords of Isen II. So let's not waste any time. We got our first player, Mr.SmoKkkk. But he's Mr. Smoking, I'm pretty sure. As that's his forum name, at least. As Mordor in the bottom right, and his opponent for this matchup is Lelouch. Lelouch? I'm assuming that's what that is. Probably not Lelouch. I think it's Lelouch. Anyway. Yeah, he's Men of the West. So we have Men of the West versus Mordor match on the Fords. And it looks like... I'm just going to call him Smoking. Or I could call him Smoke. Let's call him Smoke. We got Smoke going for an Orc Pit. So that'll be his start. And of course he's getting farms out. And Ouch going for a barracks. So both players going for the basic barracks start. Ouch going for the spearman. Probably going to go creep some wards with that. Because the odds are he knows he's up against Mordor, obviously, because it's 2.02 with a revealed random. And he wouldn't be sending Rohan Spearmen at Goblin, or Orc Warriors, rather. Because that would be unwise, I guess is the word I would use, considering they counter them. And we have a Haradrim Palace being thrown down by Smoke, as well as another Orc Pits. So he's getting ready for great things. And of course, as always, I'm casting this on the HD Edition Alpha of Rise of Witch King that is not released. But looks fantastic as always. Alright, we have... There's the Rohan Spearman. Oh yeah, we have a very cool HD Edition look as well. Very much better than it used to be. Alright, Counter Soldiers, Rohan Spearman, that's his start. Some orcs across the ford. And shit's about to go down. Although, I'd imagine he'll... No, he's actually going to ignore the orcs completely and just go straight for his base. The thing about the Rohan Spearmen is they will do more damage against the buildings, so actually if he gets them up against the farms or the Orc Pit or whatever, they'll do a lot more than the Gondor soldiers will. Because Spearmen in general do more damage to buildings than swordsmen do, if you were not aware of that. That's just a feature of Beef Me 2, Rise of Witch King in general. Looks like Ouch has gotten rid of that farm, gotten half of the money back for it, because it was untouched. The more damage a building takes, the less money you get back for it when you decommission it. So, if you want to get the full price, or full half price, I say, because you can't get full price back, then you want to, of course, get that, look at the Gondor soldiers, man. So sick. Although the Orc Warriors look pretty sick as well. Shields and chainmail hoods and all kinds of stuff. It's great. Unfortunately, looks like Smoke has taken the shit color. One of the worst colors in 2.02. I don't even have to color it. Throw up yellow? It's awful. It's also very hard to see on the minimap. Incredibly hard to see on the minimap, in fact. Because it's very similar to the base tan. So, yeah. Not great. That's the Bald Battalion of Orc Archers. None of them able to grow hair. Rogaine is needed. Alright, we got Haradrim Lancers out in the field here for Smoke. So that could be very useful. Especially if you're taking out Gondor soldiers. He's also got archers and lots of orcs, which is very good, and he's getting Easterlings as well. He'll have basically all bases covered. Meanwhile, looks like we have some Gondor soldiers being sent out across from Lelouch. Also some of them already being mowed down. After seeing the Haradrim Lancers come out, I probably would have sent them back, to be honest. Because now they're just going to get trampled to death for no reason. That's a common problem some players make. Common mistake. They see a clear unit that will counter something that they have, but they send their unit anyway. I mean, I'm guilty of this myself. Well, I'm terrible, so that's fair. But that is pretty clear indication you should probably turn around and wait for some pikes, I think. Otherwise you're just gonna feed your enemy power points and end up throwing your money away, which is never advisable. Unless you're not trying to win, of course. Then by all means. Lelouch is ready with some Rohan Spearmen to catch those, though. So, nice catch there, definitely. And the Rohan Spearmen are taking out the wargs here. Just trying to. Trying to keep track of the yellow army, but it's very difficult in this mini-map. But he's got a pretty good force here. He's got Easterlings, he's got Orcs. He's got everything. If I mentioned he has Easterlings, like I did. But I'm going to say it again, because they're awesome. Ah, we got King Theoden. He's, of course, out just to provide leadership. So look at Theoden's horse. Who cares about the battle? Theoden's horse. Oh, there we go. That's a nice visual spectacle, isn't it? Both teams seem to be doing fairly decently. I can't tell who's winning, to be honest. I think Mordor is maybe winning. Yeah, it seems like all that's left is the Rohan Spearmen. There's a lot of Orc Archers left. There's some Easterlings as well, and the Orc Warriors. I meant there's a lot of Orc Warriors left. I know what I meant. But it does look like Mordor got the better of that engagement in I almost called him Rohan. He is all of Rohan embodied to one man. Or maybe not. Theoden will retreat there. Or at least go around for a nice flank. Alright, we got a nice farm pickup there. At what cost, though? There's a lot of orcs there. So if that army gets caught out, they will die. They're most definitely getting the horde bonus. So, something to watch out for. So currently, Smoke seems to be doing a little bit better than Lelouch. He's playing Mordor pretty nicely. He's also going to throw Drummer Trolls into the mix. So that'll be very nice indeed. Drummer Troll start is actually very strong for Mordor, which will not be something in the next version as much, because Drummer Troll is being moved back to level 2. So that's how it was in version, whatever it was before, version 6. 5.6.1 or something. I don't fucking remember what it was. Something like that. Or was it 3.6.1? No. I don't know. Regardless, the Drum Troll will be moved back to level 2 to make Mordor a bit less OP in the starting. The Drummer Troll start. Because Drummer Trolls are incredibly good for Mordor. Not only are they good units, oh my god, my replay seems to be lagging. There we go. Let's get a better angle here. Oh yeah. Lots of orcs, Drummer Trolls, good for smacking guys about as well, and he has a fear ability. So now they're all leaderships, they all have a horde bonus, which I'm pretty sure stacks with leadership. I say pretty sure, very unsured. Or unsuredly? Is that a word? I like to make up words. Unsuredly sounds like a great word if that's not a word. I guess that's the American way, isn't it? Make up words. Because you're too dumb to remember the other ones. What level's Theoden? Theoden's level 3. Very nice. In come the summon hobbits. Sadly, not having any of the cool shit that they have in 1.09. But at least they have those Silverthorn rocks. I always call them Silverthorn rocks. It's just literally called rock throw, but they look like Silverthorn arrows. They have the purple. Purple. The fuck am I on today? Blue trajectory. I'm colorblind. Have I mentioned that? I'm not. I'm just don't know what I'm saying. This Drummer Troll is still alive. How on earth? We also have Haradrim archers already on the field. Haradrim archers and Drummer Trolls, very powerful combo. Very, very good powerful combo for Mordor to utilize wisely. Smoke is pulling back his Drummer Troll to get him out of harm's way. Unfortunately, that rock throw was from downtown. Did take out the Drummer Troll. Theoden should really go try and take out some of these Roger archers, though. There we go. Forces of Smoke have been repelled, and now really is the time for Lelouch to go attack here. But not necessarily, because as is Mordor specialty, they already have an army on the field. It's not a bad one either. He's got, what, 4 battalions of orcs, 2 battalions of Roger archers. That's a pretty solid force. Also, he's poised to fight on the Tainted Land here, which Lelouch has very kindly just walked onto for him. I was going to say, why would you purposely walk onto the Tainted Land? Pro tip, not advisable to fight on the enemy's Tainted Land. So, yeah, definitely going to pull him back there and wait for the enemy to come to him, or off the Tainted Land at least. We have 3 battalions of Roger archers, some Eachlings, a bunch of orcs for smoke, and we have a few battalions of soldiers, some Rohan spearmen, and a Theoden, and a Boromir. Oh yes, Boromir. Nice. Boromir looks glorious as always. Alright. Another player is engaging currently. Looks like Lelouch is going to go creep this Warglare, which is fair enough. You could use the extra money and the extra power points. Speaking of which, let's have a look. Lelouch has got himself Hobbit allies, of course. Rally call, 9 power points and 548 of 625 currently. And Mr.SmoKkkk has himself Industry, War Chant, Tainted Land, I have Sauron, 0 power points, 614 of 625. So they're actually on even grounds in the farms, looks like. Men of the West seems to have a bit more command points worth of army on the field, though. But it's so close, it doesn't really matter. But if you have a full army of Men of the West against a full army of orcs at the same command point level, I'm pretty sure the Men of the West army would be a superior one, as they're just stronger units in general. Or at least they should be. Unless the Horde bonus from Mordor's orcs give them enough bonus to... I don't actually know what the Horde bonus is. I know it's a thing that they get together and they get a buff, but I don't actually know what it does. I'm assuming it's akin to leadership of some kind, but maybe it's just a damage boost. I don't actually know. If you know what the Horde bonus is, by all means, let me know. Oh, there goes the arrow volley. Oh no, Mr.SmoKkk's army is decimated. Caught him nicely with that arrow volley power. Although Mr.SmoKkkk still has a fair amount of orcs over here. So he's not quite repelled yet, but that was a good chunk of his forces dead. And that does free him up to actually attack here. There are Haradrim archers under the gaze of the Eye of Sauron. But it looks like some damage has been done. The Haradrim Palace has been knocked down. A farm has been knocked down as well. And he's not done yet. Theoden, of course, is leveling up with Boromir. Boromir is now level 3. Level 4. Of course, level 5 he gets leadership. But having 2 heroes leadership literally gives no benefit in 2.02. As they have the same leadership, the leaderships don't stack. So you just have one or the other, really. Theoden being sent after the Haradrim archers. Unfortunately, he's getting shot by the fortress, and he's probably going to fall there. Oh no. King Theoden has fallen. Sad day indeed. And it looks like the stable's about to go down as well, but Lelouch managed to save it. Very nice. Right, with the dark building bug. That makes it so you can't select them unless you drag over them, which is strange. It's only specific to replays. I can click on these, but I can't click on this unless I drag over it. It's weird. It's been a bug that's been in replays forever. We have Morgamir out in the field for Mr.SmoKkkk. Very nice. Morgamir should do well, especially since the Men of the West's army is literally have no archers at all. The Fellbeast is going to do tremendous amounts of damage because he doesn't even have an archery range. Nor does he have an inn. If he had an inn, he could actually make some Dunedain Rangers. Let's be a little bit careful because of the Fortress Air Tower, of course. And Lelouch wisely retreating everybody behind the fort. But that is going to free up the Nazgul to just completely ravage his economy. Meanwhile, he can send his hordes of orcs in and do damage there. It's like Boromir's down here in the bottom, having a bit of a last stand with the cave troll somehow. The cave troll's fighting with Boromir. Not with Boromir, but with Boromir. Oh, looks like Boromir's decided he's not a worthy ally. He's gonna run him away though, as he doesn't feel like fighting the Roger Marchers. He really could actually kill this troll and the Roger Marchers. But he has kited the Roger Marchers into the cave troll. Ah, beautiful play there by Lelouch. That was nice. He kited him into cave troll range and froze them and let the cave troll do the damage. That's pretty sweet. Although he could have killed all of them by himself, to be fair, and got all the experience, but it's still funny to watch. In a nice play. There it goes down the stables. In come the forces of Mordor. Faramir's on the field now. He'll definitely help with the Morgomir on the field. In fact, he's the only one who can save them from Morgomir. Once he gets Wounding Arrow, it's pretty good as well. So he has to level up to get lat. It does pretty good damage to heroes. That's a bit of it, really. It's just a decent powered single shot attack. Kind of like a shitty Thorn of Vengeance. Maybe. Although it does cause monsters to flee in terror, which is actually very useful. I don't know if that counts for Fell Beasts, but it works on Mumakil and Trolls. And, Shelob, maybe? Spiders? I don't know. I'm not sure about the spider thing. Also Drogoth, maybe. Drogoth's a dragon. Beast, right? I don't know. Whatever you count as a beast. Eagle's a beast. Alright, we got hobbits supporting the Men of the West here. They should be able to hold. Although Mordor's armies are constantly buffed. The hobbits are killing lots with their rock throw there. I really think that Lelouch has needed an archery range for quite some time. Archery range is good against the forces of Mordor as well. I mean, Gondor archers pretty solid against orcs. So, I mean, it would have been useful, but oh well. There's glorious Faramir tracking down his prey. He's going to have to go quite a ways, though. He's got the inn. Unfortunately, it looks like Mr.SmoKkkk has spotted that. And he's going to try and knock that down before he actually gets any Dunedain Rangers out in the field. Oh, it's so close as well. Oh no, he spotted Faramir. He's opted to get away, though. And then he gets command point gap right before the Dunedain Rangers come out. Feels bad, man. But Theoden is back on the field. He does have trained experience. 2 units. King's Favor, of course. As well as Glorious Charge at level 6 soon. Or potentially soon, at least. If he gets 2 more levels. Although he's not riding around with a lot of cav, so not going to help him too much in that scenario, is it? We do have a battalion of Dunedain Rangers on the field. That'll definitely help even things out a bit. But there is a Worm Summon who has been ravaging the base of Lelouch. So that's unfortunate. And it should be dead here very shortly. There it goes. Lelouch's got a lot of work to do if he's going to catch up here. Morgomir's got most of his health back now. But now he has to be cautious against the Rangers and Faramir combo there. Faramir's still level 1, unfortunately. If he's level 2, I think he could take this guy out easy peasy. Sadly, not the case today. He needs to shoot some regular units first. Roger Marchers is a prime target for experience there. Because he could finish this with a slam shot, probably. Not a slam shot. Wounding Arrow, but probably not. Maybe. Either that or get it damn close. Not sure what's going on here. They're running together. There we go. Fascinating. Faramir, good experience. So Roger Marcher's definitely a good choice for farming some XPs. And the Dunedain Rangers also Feeling the same way as they got level 2. Now they have long shots, which could be very useful against clumps of orcs. Or anything, really. But sadly, it looks like majority of this game, for the rest of this game, potentially, is going to be the Mentalist player on the defensive. There you go, the Wounding Arrow finishing off the Fell Beast. It has good range, too. As long as you get it shooting, it'll target. It'll do good damage. There we go. We could go for a nice long shot here, or he could just fire. Looks like he's opting to just fire, which is fair enough. You don't really need a long shot Orc Warriors, because unless they're in like a huge clump, that wasn't really huge. And it'd probably be alright. Boromir, of course, has his leadership, so him and Theoden both, either one providing a leadership for the forces of good. Orcs don't stand a chance. These Roger March is level 5. Oh no. Fortunately for them, they're going to be level dead very shortly. And indeed they are dead. RIP. It's going to be very difficult for Lelouch to go on the offensive here, though. If he gets his heroes built up enough, he'll be pretty good. But, of course, a Mordor left unchecked is a scary thing indeed. And as we see here, late game Mordor pretty strong. He can go for Mumix, he can go for Black Riders, which like he's opted to do both. He can also go for attack trolls. Roger Archers and stuff are pretty good as well. The flyers. Mordor has it all. And of course their powers are good as well. So the longer he lets Mordor build up his forces and build up his farms and such, the worse off the Men of the West player is going to be here. Because his leveled up heroes won't be much once he encounters the Black Riders. Except, Boromir can actually freeze the Black Riders in place with his Horn of Gondor until they get the Fear Wrist at like level 3 or whatever it is for them. I can never remember. It's not level 5 like every other unit, it's like level 3 or 2 or something. Pretty sure it's 3. So that'll be useful for countering Boromir's Horn. And of course, Gothmog can counter Boromir's Horn with his, I don't actually know what it's called. Iron Fist or some shit. I'm just making that up, to be honest. I don't remember what his ability is called, but it gives Orcs, I believe, immunity to fear if Gothmog's on the field, which is useful against Boromir as well. So that's a good thing to have, because Boromir can be a real pain. Definitely capturing the inn was a great idea here, though. Next version of the patch, though, may not be as good, because they won't have these 2-9 rangers anymore. I think they will be going to get the Elven Warriors from Beef Me 1. Kind of like 1.09 and 1.08 and all that has for their in unit in Men of the West. I think they get the same in unit, which is a good choice, because they're not super OP archers, and they can toggle between melee and archer mode, which is pretty cool. And there's a nice little flavor unit for the inn, which is really all what inn units should be, in my opinion. I don't think you should be able to get tier 2 to 3 units out of an inn for any faction. It should just be a little bit of a flavor of something else that your faction doesn't have. Alright, there we go. The horn being employed there, freezing the forces of Mordor. I'm actually looking forward to the new patch. I've tried the beta a few times. It's pretty good. But I obviously haven't played too much because I have other... I mainly do all my content on version 6. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. Let's just put it that way. So I'm looking forward to when that finally comes out. Keep your ice peel for 2020. I'm only kidding. It should be actually coming up fairly soon. I say that, but I don't know. That's what I've heard. But soon is a relative word, isn't it? That could still mean a month. Or more, who knows. Boromir is fighting off some orcs and Harrow Marchers. Hopefully he'll be okay. I hate to see Boromir die needlessly. Oh, glorious charge with some Rohirrim. Some Rohirrim. With glorious charge from King Theoden. A nice combo. Very nice combo, in fact. Does it actually buff the unit attack? 100% damage, 300% armor. It does actually buff their attack. quite a bit. That's going to allow Lelouch to do a pretty good amount of damage to the structure of Mordor. So Smoke's going to have some rebuilding to do after this, no doubt. Although he does have Easterlings and a few arrow towers on his fort, which should whittle down the forces here. Although they seem to be doing pretty well. So take out this level 3 siege works. That's going to be a nice pickup for him for sure. Lelouch might actually be able to turn the tide of battle here. Although his base, as you see here, in quite a way as well. He has Army of the Dead. Looks like his base was hit with Rain of Fire. I didn't see or hear it. So, oh well. But Army of the Dead, you'll definitely hear when that's summoned out. So I think this game can go either way, really, at this point. If Lelouch keeps up his momentum, keeps his heroes alive, I think he can win this game. But Mr. Smoke is definitely in a still better position with his infrastructure, I'd say. And his map control as well. As you see here, he's got lumber mills and farms all across the bottom. Although there's a few over here as well for Lelouch. Actually, Lelouch has probably more map control than he does, maybe. Although he's using a pretty good amount of farms as well. 675, 775, 750 rather. So he's doing alright. And both, of course, have a 25-point power. Army of the Dead has potential to get him a lot of power points, though. If he uses it correctly. If you can get a Boromir in there, freeze the army, and then Army of the Dead the hell out of it, that will get you some power points, my friends. As Army of the Dead picks up a lot of power points, which is a big problem with Army of the Dead in general. As is a lot of other power points, or powers rather. These Black Riders are level 5, they're now immune to Boromir's Fear. Something Boromir has to be a little bit careful of. Because he's not going to be able to 1v1 these Black Riders, they will take him down very quickly. And now that there's leveled up Black Riders, it's going to be very bad for the men of the West. Also, Worm being summoned in, although Army of the Dead being summoned in to counter it. Not just that, but the Hards and Marches as well. He really wants to save his infrastructure of his base. Some might call that a waste, some might call that a wise decision. I personally think that was a decent use of it. That saves him having to rebuild all this again, which will slow him down even more. Ideally, you want to kill the Black Riders with that. Well, a few more guys lost their life there. Mr. Smoke sending guys towards them. When you have attack trolls on the field, catapults as well. Hordes of archers, all kinds of neat stuff for Mordor. Unfortunately, his movement can never reach the field of battle. Although, if used correctly, Faramir and the Dunedain could have taken down Mumik without too much trouble. Faramir is especially good because of the winning arrow will send the Mumik fleeing the other direction. Well, in theory, the other direction. You can only hope. And then the Rangers will just pick them off there. Best way to counter Mumik kill is, of course, archers. Upgraded siege works pretty well also, I guess, but a lot harder to hit a moving target with. A flying unit, of course, is probably the best option. Or fire drakes. Fire drakes work pretty well also, as they can't be trampled and they do great damage. There goes Tom Bombadil. Huge sonic song there. Very nice. Mordor catapults doing work from range though, taking out the Men of the West farms. While Tom Bombadil whoops on some Mordor filth. The attack troll is getting a good amount of damage done as well. Oh, the ring has been dropped. Unfortunately, this is not going to do any damage. Literally, these do basically nothing to the catapults, so I definitely need the melee troops to do that. But the catapults have done their duty, taking out basically the entire base. But the attack troll has been taken out. More Dunedain Rangers being brought in. Boromir's still on the field, thankfully for him. And a few brave souls. So it's not over yet. Not over by a long shot. Of course, he's not going to pick up the ring or worry about that because, let's be honest, he'll never ever get the amount of money required Not while he's on the offensive or defensive. But certainly not in the position he's in. Mordor's still outclassing him in economy. I mean, Mordor's not even using industry at the moment. He should be. He has industry and he has barrage ready to be used as well. And air volley. There goes the industry at least. I mean, look how little these Athelian range or Dunedain Rangers are doing to these Black Riders. He needs fire arrows really to make them do anything. Sadly, not going to be happening anytime soon. And of course, Boromir's Horn going to be completely useless against him as well. So I really say it that Lelouch is in a bad way, I think. Especially after this. Although he used barrage. Oh no, he didn't. I was going to say he used barrage on a barracks. But he killed all the Dunedain Rangers basically. I almost call them Athelian Rangers every single time. Very close. Not completely dead though. There's actually 2 battalions there he could heal up if he can get them together. Sounds like we gotta summon a Dunedain army there. That'll definitely help in the defense. Although more Mordor catapults being brought in with our Roger Marcher support. He's going to start whittling down the barracks again. If he can keep these barracks shut down, eventually he will overwhelm the Men of the West player. As he will not have any forces left to actually fight back with. Ooh, the Black Riders are getting dangerously close to death here. Although the arrow volley from Mr.SmoKkkk killing a majority of them. Very nice indeed. And attack troll being sent in to deal with the rest. Well, the Horn froze the Roger Marchers, but not much else there. Black Riders being chased by Knights of Gondor. Not going to get too much done with those. I'd laugh if he killed this one guy's catapults. Wouldn't that be the case? Just the funniest shit you ever did see. I really should use Wounding Arrow here on the troll. I don't think Lelouch is thinking about it. But, I mean, it will literally cause the troll to just run away in terror. Oh my god, look how close the Black Riders are to death. They're almost level 10 as well. He really wants them dead. You can tell by the way he's sending literally everything after them. Even King Theoden Glorious charging literally himself. Just to try and do something. King Theoden's attack is pretty atrocious though, but I mean... Well, yeah. He might be able to take it by himself. I would hope. I guess we'll find out. Is he gonna follow him into the bowels of Mordor just to take out a Black Rider? I mean, look how bad Theoden's attack is. It's so bad. It would take him years to kill that. If he stands near the fort, Theoden will have 0 chance. And Theoden's gonna suicide run here. Oh, he should have really been paying attention. But the Men of the West are finally on the offensive. Delivering the ring directly to Sauron himself. Fantastic. It saves him a walk. Or hunting down any hobbits. He's on a mission to really kill these Black Riders. I think he's throwing way too much at trying to do so. They're not that deadly. I mean, they are. But not when you have to throw tons and tons of stuff at it. Oh, he's so close. He's just throwing his stuff away. Oh, it pains me to see this. This one Black Rider is just kiting everything to his death. You can actually Morgul Blade Boromir and just leave him there to get shot to death by catapults. Oh, he should really turn in the ring. That'd be hilarious. The Nazgul have found the Ring of Power. And of course, this base has been utterly destroyed because he's completely on the offensive for some reason. This will be the end here, I think. There you go. Lelouch's base is gone. Attack trolls and catapults doing the damage. Yeah. Lelouch, he put up a good fight, but got overwhelmed by the might of Mordor, unfortunately for him. Good fight, though. I thought it was a pretty decent game, and I hope you guys all enjoyed as well. So, yeah, we'll play to those guys, and thanks for the replay, I guess. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next cast of the Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.2. See you all next time.